This is one of the ideas that completely changed how I see people instantly. Once you're able to see this, a lot of misunderstanding in your life will suddenly make sense. So, Meg's about to teach you something very educational for your mindset, to protect your heart also, and for you to have a peaceful life, especially for my dear overthinkers. So, two people can hear the exact same thing, but walk away with different meanings. And most people don't realize this yet. We all think communication is easy. Well, technically, it's easy to open your mouth and say whatever your mind has in store. Comprehension is hard. So basically, since communication and comprehension goes hand in hand, I would say many people think that communication is easy. Most people are like, I said what I said, they heard what I said, it is what it is. But no, that almost never happens. Because people don't hear words, they hear filtered words through their emotions, through their experiences, through their fears, through their hopes, through their wounds, through their traumas, and through their expectations. Okay, so here's a quick example. You tell one person, I think you need to work harder. They hear, oh, I think I'm capable of more. You tell another person the exact same word, and then they hear, you are not good enough. Okay, so here's another one. You tell someone, I need space. The person hears, I need time to think. You tell another person the exact same word, and they hear, I'm being too much, or I'm being abandoned. Are you getting it now? The exact same words, but different interpretation, different reality, different stories behind it. Most of you watching this have probably experienced it yourself, or you know somebody that has. In fact, I think you have. Maybe you've given someone a compliment and somehow they heard criticism. Maybe you've tried to help someone, but then they felt like you're judging them. Maybe you've said something with love, but they received it with hurt. That also happens. And then both of you walk away confused. Psychology already explains why this happened. I don't know why I didn't study psychology, but I've been finding it very interesting. I've been reading some interesting books. But psychology already explains this. Your brain is recording every single thing in your life like a camera. It's interpreting reality through patterns that it learned a long time ago. You might have even forgotten. But then you find yourself reacting to something that happened a while ago that you don't even clearly remember. The experiences you had, the relationships that shaped you, the moments that hurt, the moments that healed. Over time, your mind begins to build experiences, and those meanings become lenses on how you see the world and how you understand people's words. Is this making sense? Okay, carry on. Which basically means that when someone speaks to you, you're not just hearing their words, you're actually hearing your history. Now, don't get me wrong and say that Meg said, when someone insults me, I'm hearing my history. No. So you would only understand this video if you are intelligent enough. If you're a very intellectual person, you get what I'm saying. There's this Stoic philosopher, I've forgotten his name, but I read something. Men are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take from them. And the same is true about communication and comprehension. Because we as humans are not always reacting to what was said. We're basically reacting to how it made us feel, what we understood, and what we believe it meant. Once you're able to realize that, everything changes. It took me a while to understand that not everybody understands what's going on here, even when it comes out from here. You can say someone is beautiful. Hey, you look absolutely gorgeous. Her interpretation there is, are you mocking me right now? Some people. Another person's interpretation is, this person is just complimenting me. But don't get me wrong, there are some people that just don't want to understand. So that's why I said only people that are very intellectual will understand what this video is about. Sometimes you can say the most basic thing and someone takes it the other way around. Not because you said it in a mean tone or not. Because when it comes to communication, let me tell you guys something. Communication is not just about saying what words. It's not just about opening your mouth and just say whatever. Communication has to have a right tone, controlled tone. It has to be healthy. There's comprehension. For communication to happen, tone and comprehension have to occur. You have to have the right tone. You have to be able to comprehend, or the other person has to be able to comprehend. Well, but I digress. As I was saying, once you realize this, everything changes because you become less certain that everyone who misunderstands you is just being difficult. You become less certain that every disagreement is about who is right and who is wrong. But you become more curious about the story behind why this person thinks this way, the story that the other person is hearing or may have lived through. Let us stick for 1 second. Because communication isn't just about what was said, as I've said this multiple times and I'll keep saying it. It's never just about what was said. How it was said matters, and the meaning the other person has about what you said also matters for communication to be complete. And I believe that communication begins when you're able to understand what Meg has just taught you now. These are three completely different things. What was said, how it was said, and the meaning that the other person heard. Well, I hope you're able to learn something today. Learn something about communication. I hope it's gonna be able to help your relationships with your family, your partners, your friends, your business partners. Okay? Sometimes you need to double check. Sometimes the extra effort is needed. But I am not saying, I have not said anywhere in this video for you to take insults from stupid people. This is about mental growth. If you want to be more emotionally intelligent and you want to become a better version of yourself, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to do the same. We're building something real and beneficial here for all of us. So, with all that being said, mix out. Bye.